Next bill on the calendar for today is House File 4221. The clerk will report the bill.
House File number 4221, number 2 on the calendar for the day, an act relating to local government.
I recognize the author of the bill, the member from Hennepin, Representative Nelson M.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. House File 4221 is probably even simpler than the previous bill that we had. In 1967, the legislature enacted Minnesota statute, section 375.47, which allowed counties throughout the state of Minnesota to set reasonable allowances for expenses or per diems for persons serving on a county advisory board. Members, this is not the county commissioner board of commissioners. This is advisory boards to the county. However, in 1967, the law exempted counties containing a city of the first class from paying those allowances. That meant that Hennepin, Ramsey, and St. Louis counties were prohibited from paying these allowances. In 1978, Ramsey County was exempted from the exception, and in 2000, St. Louis County was exempted from the exception, thereby leaving only Hennepin County as the only county in the state that is not allowed to pay allowances or per diems for citizens who serve on advisory boards or commissions. House File 4221 seeks to remove this exception from Hennepin County, thereby allowing Hennepin County, like all other 86 counties in the state, to by resolution set reasonable allowances or per diems allowances to be paid to members of boards and agencies authorized by the statute. Hennepin County has a relatively small number of boards and advisory commissions where citizens serve without any remuneration. And Hennepin County has found this prohibition in the state law acts as a barrier to recruiting a number of people whose time and talents could advise the county on many important issues. Hennepin County has exceptions in other sections of law that allow us to compensate people on some of our boards, such as the library board, the HR board, the capital budgeting task force, and other bodies such as SWCDs, Three Rivers Park District, and the Minneapolis City Planning Commission. Again, and these are all allowed through statute to be allowed to give stipends by statute. So there's just a few boards like the CCAP, the CAP board, or the Race Equity Advisory Council, extension offices, the Workforce and Innovation, and a handful of others that we can't reimburse for their time. The rationale for 1967 has long since passed, and since all other 86 counties are allowed to compensate members of advisory boards and commissions, Hennepin County asked to be able to do the same. And so with that, members, I ask for your green vote on this bill, and I'll stand for any questions.
Seeing no amendments, the clerk will give the bill its third reading.
Third reading, House File number 4221.
Third reading. Further discussion? Seeing none, I recognize the author of the bill, Representative Nelson M., for final comments.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And members, like I said, it's a relatively simple bill. It's just allowing Hennepin County to do what all other 86 counties can do. And I ask for your green vote.
The clerk will give the bill, take the roll on the bill.
Hallelujah.
Members, please vote.
They don't need our vote on this.
Clerk will call the names of those not yet voting.
Barr.
Barr, no.
Didn't get it. Barr.
Barr, no.
Barr, no. Baker.
Baker, aye.
Baker, aye. Berg.
Aye.
Berg. Bow.
Bo votes aye.
Bow, aye. Bolden.
Bolden, aye.
Bolden, aye. Damath.
Damath, aye.
Damath, aye. Gruenhagen.
Gruenhagen, aye.
Gruenhagen, aye. Hamilton.
Hamilton, aye.
Hamilton, aye. Houseman.
Houseman, aye.
Houseman, aye. Hollins.
Collins, aye.
Hollins, aye. Keeler.
Keeler, aye.
Keeler, aye. Lucero.
Lucero, no.
Lucero, no. Nash.
Nash, no.
Nash, no. Olson B.
B, no.
Olson B, no. Schumacher.
Schumacher, no.
Schumacher, no. Tice. Tice.
Gee whiz, that goes into the state record. It's in a history.
Thompson. Thompson. Berg.
Berg, aye.
Berg.
Berg, aye.
Berg, aye. Murphy. Murphy, aye. Tice. Tice. Thompson. Thompson.
Thompson, no.
Thompson. What was that? He said no. Thompson.
Thompson, aye.
Thompson, aye.
Clerk will close the roll. There being 87 ayes and 44 nays, the bill is passed and its title agreed to.